There are sawhorses of many kinds, with many different types of joinery. I needed 4 sturdy sawhorses, and I was a bit in a hurry, so I came up with a very simple design. The legs are splayed in 2 directions, while their outer faces are aligned. A decision that has some geometric consequences, as we will see later. The horizontal beam will be put in place here without further joinery. My design requires some standard materials in the usual dimensions. I minimized waste by adapting my design to these dimensions. First cutting the horizontal beam on the miter saw, but wait, the table saw has its use here as well. I used SketchUp for designing and for measuring the angles, but then I switched to hand-drawn plans in the workshop. An old habit. I need to set the miter saw to the 2 splaying angles, 12 degrees and 15 degrees. The legs have to be 74 centimeters long, a good height for the sawhorse. And 4 legs fit into a 3-meter piece of lumber, with as little waste as possible. After making 8 left-handed pieces, I had to switch from 12 to -12 degrees and cut the other 8 right-handed pieces. Now I have to make the rabbets for the horizontal beam. The drawing shows that the cuts are neither parallel nor perpendicular to any of the faces or sides of the legs. One cut is easy to make. I just measured 10 centimeters from the edge, perpendicular to the blade, still having it tilted and angled from the previous cuts. The other cut is more difficult. It looks as if it could be done with a vertical cut on the bandsaw, but as I said, it isn't perpendicular to the sides. But the problem can be solved by rotating the piece by the lengthwise splaying angle. With this jig and a bandsaw, everything is relatively simple. Finally, checking the alignment of the legs. Here you can see the small angle of these sides of the legs where the other sides line up perfectly as intended. The sawhorses were tested immediately in real life. We had a restoration project with students in the fortification. The sawhorses did very well, and after 5 days of usage they looked as all sawhorses have to look.